Let's ramp this up. Okay, we're good to go. I didn't turn my watch on yet. I'm a mess. There you go. Indoor walk. We are good to go. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. I did not get on here yesterday, but I did do boot camp for cardio. Good morning, good morning. Whew. It is a chilly one today. We are in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Hola to chilly, Fabian. Good morning, good morning. I'm doing well. Mitchell, how are you? Thank you, Tommy. Good morning, good morning. It is a cold one today. So freaking cold out. I didn't look at the temperature, but I could feel it in the garage. Good morning, Katrina. Thank you. DC says, I love the morning cardio. Oh, you come here twice a year for golf. You know, Chris is not in bed while I do my cardio. Actually, on the weekends, a lot of times Chris gets up before I do because it's the only time I get to sleep. I don't allow my clients to book with me before 10 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday. It's me setting boundaries for myself. Good morning, good morning. Does anybody else set boundaries? That's become something like, I guess towards the end of last year, I was like, I definitely need to start setting some kind of boundaries because I was like not losing myself, but we get tired. Like waking up at 5 a.m. every single day is exhausting. I can't sleep past like 7:30 anyway, but still being able to sleep until my body wakes up at 7:30 is different than forcing myself up at 5 a.m. Oldest client that I train is probably 65. Tommy asked, what's the best chapter in my life? Oof. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a loaded question, right? So best chapter, you mean like the most interesting chapter, or do you mean like the one that brings me the most joy? Because I think those could be two totally different things. So one in the past that I missed the best. I missed the transition back in 2020 when we started moving and building the house and meeting new people. That was the most probably exciting time for us. We're still like friends with all the same people and we're in the house that we built and all that's exciting. So it's just a further chapter along, but it was just such an exciting time for us. So I guess the move to South Carolina would be the most exciting chapter in my life so far. We moved, if you're new here, we moved from New Jersey during COVID. We decided to list our house for sale in May of 2020. And we were like, wonder what we can get for it. Well, the market was high. We could buy a house in South Carolina. Low. We went to look and within a couple days our house sold and we were in South Carolina by July. So it was very quick. Tommy, it is nice to reminisce, yes. It's good to think back about those moments too, or what brought you to this day. there's a lot of things that brought us to this day. A lot of paths we've taken. Ooh, my Instagram comments stopped scrolling. That's weird. I don't have heat in my gym, but I have 3 space heaters spread out, so it makes it does warm up pretty quickly. I do shut them off in the middle of a workout. Just making sure I didn't miss any questions. Vargas did cardio late last night after work. Very good. Michael Kelly loves my hairstyle. Thank you. Viper Mike asked what my plans are for the future. I don't know, in what sense? Man, there's a lot of comments on Instagram. I'm sorry, if I missed a question, definitely ask me again. I can't actually keep up with it. There's so many there, but it's scrolling now. I don't know why it stopped scrolling. Plans for the future. Work hard, buy more properties, you know, kind of do what we're doing. I'd like to travel more. I think everybody says that though. How many clients do I train a week? So I have some people that are twice a week. I'm like looking at my schedule as I answer this. Some people are twice a week, some people are 3 times a week. I'm training clients in person for about 30 hours a week. On a quiet week, it's like 25 hours. If people are on vacation or whatever, it's usually about 30 hours. I sat down with my accountant and ironed it out because I have to give myself a salary. So we ironed it out this year to figure out what to pay me. Did I ever think of going blonde? No, I used to have a lot lighter hair, a lot more highlights, but no, I never thought about going completely blonde. Do I only like big guys? Well, I'm married, but I do like a fit build on a man. You know what it is? I like dedication. And when somebody's fit, it shows that they push a little harder. Kenny, I'm a terrible swimmer, actually. I can swim, I'm just not very good at it. That was one of my least favorite CrossFit events, when they put us in the ocean to swim, or in the intercoastal to swim. Oh, I'm so bad at it. I used to do competitions, Vargas, in CrossFit and strongman. I'm a lightweight pro strong woman. Hello, hello. I'm a day behind you. John, where are you? If I do virtual reality boxing. Oh, if you do virtual reality boxing. Yeah, of course it would build your stamina. I don't see why it wouldn't. Anytime you push yourself hard, it'll build your stamina. Viper Mike, I do have some videos showing off my soccer skills on YouTube. Grizzly, I do ski. I haven't gone in a long time since we moved, actually. It's probably been 5 years, but I am getting the itch. Do I plan on doing Spartan races? No. Oh, Mike Best is here. No, I don't really like to run. Running's not my favorite. What's my pre-workout food intake? When I'm lifting, I eat usually whatever meal I'm due to eat. So today I'm fasted for cardio. I like to do fasted cardio when I can. So I'm fasted now. I have a client at 10, and then I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna train probably about an hour after that. So I'll just have my breakfast at that point. But normally I don't eat before. Marcus, I'm really weird with going barefoot. Also, it's really cold in the gym, so definitely not barefoot, but I prefer for myself, I have flat shoes, so I squat with shoes on. But there are times where a client might have like a wedge, little wedge in their shoe, and I'll make them kick their shoes off. What's Sunday morning for you? 20 minutes away from Monday. Oh yeah, so you're like 24 hours away. What country are you in? We just started Sunday, so yeah, so you're probably a good like 16 hours difference from us-ish. What's new from Blackstone? Well, Halo Elite is about to come back. Viper Mike. I think they said it's been shipped, so that's going to be really important. They just got creatine and collagen back in, which is a huge deal. So I'm excited for that. I just got that stuff in. Use my code KristenGraham at checkout. Hello to Tahir, I'm doing good today. Craig is at the gym now to work out and walk and Stairmaster. Get after it. Happy Sunday. Jay from India, welcome to the live. Any more car lifting again? I haven't done that in a while. I suppose I could get after it. If I could eat one food for the rest of my life, what would it be? Sean asked. Oh man, I don't know. One food. It's bad because I know how bad some foods are, so. I mean, I guess if I really had to pick, it would be a filet medium rare. I could eat that all day, every day. Would it be good for me to eat like that? Probably not, but so good. Yes, Santana, having the live, it's a positive distraction as I go through my cardio for sure. Good supplements for male performance. For male and female performance, one product from Blackstone that people sleep on is MyoStack. It helps with your endurance. And when I say endurance, I don't mean like running. Of course, it helps with that too. But when you're pushing through a lift and say you're doing curls and you're like, I don't know if I can get one more, that product is gonna build the endurance for you to get one more or two more reps. So that is a really, really great product. Yeah, Viper Mike, it would be the carnivore diet. Kithu, I work out usually about 2.5 hours a day. Good morning, Lala, what's up? John asked, homemade pizza, lasagna, carbonara, or spaghetti? You have to choose one to eat forever. Ooh, lasagna. It would have to be lasagna. I feel like unless you have a really bad sauce, you can't really mess up lasagna. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Clemente. Quinoa is a great addition, Sean. It's got a lot of protein in it. Thank you, Mara. Hello, Joseph. Good morning, good morning. The Corvette is good. We just did a bunch of work to it right after the holidays. Chris asked for a bunch of car stuff for Christmas, so he's like, look, we can make YouTube videos. I was like, great, car videos. But they are fun. We always laugh because it's like, oh, are we gonna kill each other during this video? You guys don't get to see that. But lately we've been really doing them really well. Chris watches the how-tos, tells me what to do, I do it. It's been going really well, actually. Yeah, I have a husband, so there is no if I was. We've been together 20 years. What habits or behaviors do I have to sacrifice to be the best shape you are? Santana is asking. So right now, honestly, me and Chris stopped drinking alcohol with the new year. So he's been sober since December 26th. I stopped drinking, New Year's Eve was my last drink. So that's a sacrifice. And it was because we realized that stomach fat is a direct correlation to alcohol. So, which we know, but we always say like, well, it's moderation, but you start to get to the point where you're drinking so much that you go out and you're not just having one or two, you're having, 6 or 8 or 10 drinks, and you just keep drinking, and it's too much. And when you're doing that multiple times a week, it's really too much. So alcohol, I think, is the biggest thing that we have to watch to stay in shape. Whey protein or creatine after a workout, I do both. I actually put collagen, creatine, and glutamine in my isolation protein shake. They're all from Blackstone Labs. It's just, I don't drink coffee anymore. I used to put my collagen in my coffee, so I just add it to my protein shake. You can add it to any kind of beverage. I have 0 tattoos, Jean. Somebody asked why I have breast implants. Basil Pinto. Wasn't I happy with my natural set? I actually had no breasts. There are tons of videos on my YouTube channel talking about the whys and the in and outs behind it. So you're welcome to go check out the playlist. I've filmed a lot of videos on this to help women in fitness to make the right decision when they're thinking about breast augmentation. So you can go check that out. Why do I think there's a huge gap between knowing and doing? Are you talking about the alcohol issue, Santana? Hello, Johnny. I'm doing well. How are you? Sean says I need my coffee. Yes, I get all my supplements from Blackstone. Yeah, and I think you can get them in Canada. Absolutely. They ship all over the world. I used to drink coffee. Don't get it twisted. I had a coach a couple years ago that told me to drink warm lemon water first thing in the morning with a pinch of salt. So I started doing that. And then I would just get my day started and literally forgot about the coffee. So I just fell off of coffee. And I still take my arsen in the morning, so that's caffeine. So it's not like I'm not getting caffeine. Arsen, again, is from Blackstone Labs. So it's not like I'm not getting caffeine. I'm just not drinking coffee. And if you're from the US, you probably know that coffee is not regulated like it is in other countries. So it's kind of dirty. Santana said, I mean, in general, I think people know better. but have a hard time doing better. Yeah, we all know that we should stay away from sugar, that we should stay away from alcohol, that if you want to lose weight, you should be in a caloric deficit. We all know that, but you have to really have a reason to want to do it. And I was just having a conversation with somebody yesterday that was like, I want a non-tangible way of tracking my progress. And I was like, oh my God, you have to have a tangible way to track your progress. That's the only way to realize if you're getting towards your goal. So if you know, I usually ask somebody when they start what they currently weigh and what was a weight in the past, if they can remember that they liked that they had weighed. So if they say like, you know, I'm 150 pounds now, I'd like to weigh 130, I think it's a maintainable goal. I say, okay, we have a 20-pound tangible goal to achieve. And then we also take photos. If they have access to a body scan, we do body fat and we do measurements. And that's how we track progress. Those are all tangible ways to track progress. But if you don't sit down and set a goal, what are you working towards? Why stop drinking alcohol? Just cause? No, because it's healthy. And for us, we were like, oh, belly fat. You know, like you can visibly see that fall off. We can visibly see it falling off our midsections, me and Chris right now. I'm not saying that I have this body dysmorphia and I'm overweight and whatever, but I know that I could always be healthier. John, I'm doing well today. How are you? I did virtual reality boxing a long time ago, Sean, but it was before I ever boxed, so I probably look ridiculous doing it. My favorite car, Fordman asked, honestly, it might be my M4. I did love the Huracan. But for like a daily driver, it's fast, it turns heads. I get text messages from my friends like, oh, I just saw you on this road, or I just saw you on that road. You can't miss me driving my car. And my license plate is awesome. Chris got me a license plate that says her M4. So you definitely can't miss me. What car was faster, the Viper or the Corvette? Oh. Man, I'd have to get Chris to weigh in because I really couldn't drive the Viper because it was a stick shift. I think the Viper, we do have, I'm staring at a couple of new tires for the Corvette. So I'm wondering if we get some better traction, if with the new modifications, if it could be faster, but I don't want to get slammed for weighing it incorrectly. I think the Viper though. The Vet is a Z06. So it's fast, it's definitely fast. I just don't know if it's quite as fast as the Viper. The Viper was also that first car, like that was our first like really fancy car that we were like, I don't know, like, can we do this? This is crazy. Like, we're just a couple of basic bitches trying to get a fancy car. And we got it, and it was like, wow. Like, it was Chris's dream car. It was a huge achievement. So that car will always have a special place in my heart. Whatever answer I give will always be correct. Unless you get the car gurus that are like, there's no way this car is faster than that car. Yeah, I used to deadlift the Viper. We used to bring friends over to deadlift the Viper. It was fun. I don't really like to talk politics. But I'll just say that I have an American flag behind me, and that usually points people in a certain direction. We'll leave it at that. I'm not a fan of stick shift. I I hate driving stick. I've only driven stick on the Viper, and it was terrible because I'm too short. I'm literally, my girlfriend could drive a stick. She's 5'2" and couldn't reach the clutch. So to try and learn on that car was terrible. Yes, Viper Mike, PJ's wife, is expecting. Soon, actually. We'll be out there for a baby shower very soon. The Corvette is not a stick. It is automatic. It's kind of one of those deals me and Chris have, kind of unspoken. It's not fair to buy the car that's a stick shift if I can't drive it, and I can't drive a stick. Well, there you go. There's a car person. Mike Best said the Z06 can accelerate from 0 to 60 in 2.6 to 3.3 seconds, while the Viper can do it in 3.4 to 3.8 seconds. The Z06 can reach 200 miles per hour, and the Viper can reach 206. So those are, so I guess the Viper might be slightly faster, but the Z06 accelerates quicker. So there you go. So if you're beating somebody off the line, the Z06, I guess, would beat the Viper. But I guess if you were racing on the track, the Viper could take it by a hair. Welcome from Kingston, Saudi Arabia. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm sweating. I only have a couple more minutes. My client should be here in a few minutes. I'm 39 years old. I was actually talking to my girlfriend who's gonna be 40 in February, and she's having a big party and I'm having a big party in May. And we were talking about what, oh, my phone's cracking off to the side a little bit. And we're talking about what we're gonna wear for our birthdays. So it's kind of tough trying to figure all those things out. Schwarzenegger or Stallone in a boxing match? Stallone. But even if you put them both in their prime, I think Stallone learned how to fight for Rocky movies, but Schwarzenegger is just strong. And I think, in my opinion, the athleticism comes from boxing. So, and Stallone's trained that way. That's just my opinion. Yeah, Rocky, there you go. Well, thank you. Said I look about 25 at the most. I'm 39, Kenny. I will be 40 in May. Couple more questions and then I have to shut it down. Good morning from the Bronx, New York. Good morning, D Crazy. Wow, we're able to go to shift after third shift last night. June 3rd, Mike Best will be 40 also. Happy birthday, 6 months early. Have a great day, Taylor. Kenny will be 39 in September, so I got a little over a year on you. Personal training, you can email me at KristenGraham.KG at gmail.com. I do remote training as well, if you're not in the area. No, we don't look our age and we don't feel our age either. I feel like at 40 we should have been slowing down and we're just ramping it up. I'm here for a long time and for a good time. When is your birthday? May 4th. May the 4th be with you. I don't know if I'll do Strong Woman ever again. Thank you. Daniel said I look really good for my age. And he's in Liverpool. He's 32. I have 2 dogs. You should really watch my YouTube channel. I have a pit bull and a Doberman. If you're not doing so already, definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's just my name, Kristen Graham. I don't know how I got so lucky to get my name without any other numbers or letters after it. But I've been doing this for a long, long time. Actually, I've been on YouTube for almost 10 years. It's kind of crazy. All right, I have got to shut it down. My client's gonna be here any second. And I gotta go get set up. But I hope you guys had fun on my live this morning, on this Sunday morning. Thanks for being up with me, keeping me entertained. I love you guys so much. You definitely make my morning cardio routines a lot better. So I appreciate it. But we'll see you guys on the next one.